Yo, I'm with my guy Berlizzi.
Yes, sir.
Right
We
here.
here. We made it.
Let's go.
With
Let's
my
go.
guy, bro.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we gonna turn it up this year too, bro.
Yo, it's your boy Zashi, and I'm back for another video. I know it's been a long time, but this past weekend I've had one of the best experiences I've had. I went to my first convention in Houston. It was called Dreamcon, and it was so amazing getting to meet so many people that share the same love for anime and manga to gaming and comic book media. And the fact that it was run by RDC World is amazing. Seeing them start from skits on YouTube and Vine to having multiple series on their channel to creating their own convention is surreal to see. And as it was my first con, it was great having Dreamcon being my first con. And I wanted to recap how Houston Dreamcon went for me. Starting with day one, we visited or should I say starting with day zero, where I landed into Houston the day before Dreamcon. And well, I wanted to explore Houston as I never went, and the city was just amazing to see. The beautiful skyline, just driving down the highway and seeing the venues at nighttime was great to see. Having a great time exploring the city at night. But starting with the actual convention, I went and got to visit the YouTube Lounge, where shout out to YouTube, where I got access to the YouTube Lounge. I got to see basically other content creators like myself, got to interact, network, and I also got to see big content creators as well. I got to meet Berlizzi in there, took a video with him, and there was also some notable wrestling YouTubers. I'm not a big wrestling fan myself, but there was two wrestling YouTubers that were big that were also on the YouTube Lounge. And there was actually, funny enough, there was actually wrestling in the Dream Convention, in the main lobby where anyone could just watch. I have a video where it's everyone from the third floor down just watching. The day one was basically me trying to see almost everything at once, which definitely wasn't gonna happen with the amount of panels and activities to check out. The venue was very live with people dressed up as anime characters and comic book characters and other media, you name it. I dressed up as the Akatsuki, basically my own version of the Akatsuki, and it was my mission to find as many members as I could, and I did find a lot of Akatsuki people dressed up, and I took as many pictures as I could. I also found a Jiraiya, and the interaction was funny to say the least. And yeah, seeing the volleyball tournament for a little bit was pretty dope to see. At the volleyball tournament, I actually got to take a picture with Tony from TikTok and Instagram. Amazing skit content creator, and I almost took a picture with Mark, but as soon as I went up there, he went to the back, and I took another picture from another member from RDC. And at the end of the Dreamcon, there was a Otaku Cabaret where basically, I don't think YouTube will find it nice to show, but let's just say it was an 18 plus event and was basically cosplayers dressed up and dancing around on stage. Day two of the Dream Convention was a nice chill day for me. I didn't really dress up. I just wore an anime shirt and some YouTube merch that I got from the YouTube Lounge, and was just adventuring and taking some more pictures with amazing cosplayers. I saw a beautiful Boa Hancock, amazing Nico Robin, and there was some amazing like Gear 5 Luffy that I saw. I didn't get a chance to get a picture with them, but there was also a great Whitebeard cosplay as well. But it was great. I also went to an event called the Babe Grade, essentially a versus battle with themes in mind, such as best TV theme song or best song to start off the summer, and a lot of other topics. It was a great day. I got to see amazing Spider-Man cosplayers as well. There was a great Spider-Punk cosplay that I took a pic with. He had the afro, the guitar, everything. And then I'd say at the nighttime, after Dreamcon was over, there was an event at Club Camp where basically all of AMP bought out the whole space and people were trying to get in there. And it was a hassle to get in there because me and my crew, we already had a spot in there, but AMP took it over. So it was a hassle trying to get in there, but essentially I just snuck in there because you think I'm gonna pay $200 to get inside? You're funny. You're very funny. Other than that, getting inside there was not too much of a problem, but after getting inside there, it was pretty dope. Seeing Kai and the AMP crew and DDG and his crew as well. But it was basically like a zoo, if we're being honest. It was just them standing around not doing anything and just doing that, bobbing their head. So I don't know. What was wild was I did end up seeing Leon Thomas, and he was right in front of me the entire time, and I didn't know until a few hours in. I did take some videos of that as well, but it was a good night other than trying to get inside. Building was definitely turning up, and I did get some good clips. I also got a picture with Zeus, the reaction YouTuber. He was also in the building. It was a great night. Almost got a picture with DDG, but I don't think he wanted a picture, especially after his brother got into that altercation the same day. And now on to day 3, the final day of Dreamcon. It was shorter but still fun with the Boondocks 20th celebration to start off. It was an amazing event. We got to see most of the voice actors and also the behind the scenes of what took place and what was the inspiration for some of these episodes, like these iconic episodes. Like the Usher episode, for example, was a real life situation where one of the members' ex-wife now was having dinner with him, and then Usher came into the building and she basically sat down with Usher for the dinner and didn't acknowledge him as her boyfriend or husband. It was an amazing story. I have a clip of that. I'll put it up there as well.
My ex-wife, she starts making Google eyes at Usher, and next thing you know, he's rubbing his hands and licking his lips, and then she ends up at his table. So we start to leave the restaurant, and I look back, and she's calling us back over to Usher's table. And so we walk up, and I think Usher was feeding the cherries or some shit. So she starts introducing everybody. So she's like, Usher, this is Aaron, this is his fiance, this is Sean and his girlfriend, and this is Carl. And I looked over at Usher, and he had this look in his eye like he was enjoying it.
Everybody know that's how she is. Go ahead.
Anyways, when I got back to the office the next day, they were like, nigga, you know that's going in the show.
So you voiced the waiter.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
Seeing that and seeing them actually do the characters in person was amazing to see. And of course, the first question we asked was, when is Boondocks gonna come back? Because this show was not only culturally a sensation, but it's a generational show that predicted so many things that came into light. It feels like it's long overdue for a revival. Hell, we're having King of the Hill come back and we still don't have a Boondocks revival. No shade to King of the Hill, but come on. After that, I did explore the exhibit hall and the gaming hall, played some games, picked up this nice shirt right here, and then also some amazing posters. When I tell you the merch and artwork that is on display over there for vendors, wow, I want to buy almost everything. because the amount of cool things that I saw over there that I wanted to get was insane. From throw blankets with ReZero on them to One Piece posters, bounty posters. It was insane. I really do want to come back to Dreamcon, as they did announce it's coming back to Houston. I feel like Dreamcon is one of the cons to go to if you're really interested in trying to get into conventions and everything. It's a really good con. All in all, as my first convention, this was amazing. Meeting people and dressing up as my favorite anime characters and getting to see other content creators like myself try to grow our channels. I left feeling a sense of inspiration to continue to grow and create the best content I can. And I hope you do enjoy this content, because I do plan on making more videos for sure. But yeah, it's your boy Zashi. Peace out.